What's up, beautiful people? Listen, Aroma, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be checking this video, and it's titled "He Has Been Shunned. Harry and Meghan not invited to son's godfather's wedding in UK." Really? This is interesting. I'm excited to check this one out to hear what they've got to say. Let's check it out.
Are going stateside. I have missed her. She's like the yin to my yang, the pickle to my cheese. Where did that come from? Kinsey Schofield, welcome to Talk Drive.
Hi, Jeremy. I'm supposed to read something, but it hasn't come up yet. So
okay,
don't
worry about it.
Ruining something. I miss you, though. I'm glad to see you.
You're coming to England.
I am. I can't wait to see you when I come.
I have to buy you dinner. Why are you coming to England? Are you coming to see your friends in Kensington Palace?
Yeah, we've got Trooping coming up, and then Royal I'm told it's Royal Ascot. I would have originally said Ascot.
Are you going to Royal Ascot?
Yes, I'm going to be there for 2 days. I have the cutest hats. I hope you are ready to witness them on Instagram.
Hold on a second. Royal Ascot. Are you working or just being taken by a young man, an admirer?
I will be there by myself, so
what days? What days?
Hope no one throws a milkshake on me.
What days? What days?
I will be there Thursday and Saturday.
Well, I'll be there Thursday and Saturday, and that's so ironic, so I'll look after you, and that's genuinely true. Welcome. Bit of royal news. Lily, but actually, I'm not bothered she turned 3 today. I'm not being disrespectful to her. The big news story for me is Prince Harry, this massive... I mean, I'm surprised... Listen, the Duke of Westminster is about 15, isn't he? He's got about 20 billion quid, the richest young man. He is... well, Harry's son... is his godfather is this guy, and yet Harry ain't at the wedding. He hasn't been invited. He's been shunned, hasn't he?
Yeah, so the Duke of Westminster is definitely considered one of the most eligible bachelors in the UK and was named the UK's wealthiest person under 40 for the 2nd year in a row. Wow. That was just in the Sunday Times Rich List last week. He's an Olympian, and he has competed in skeet shooting competitions. He's a
I hate him with a passion already. Do you know what I mean? What an awful human being.
He is the godfather to both Prince George and Prince Archie. And you would expect Prince Harry to be at this event. You know, at the end of that Netflix docuseries, he talked about missing certain elements of his old life. And I think it's this. I think it's the pomp. I think it's these big events where he's going to be with people that he grew up with. And what I think is very funny about this, JK, is the conflicting reports, because in December of 2023, it was reported that the Duke of Westminster opted not to invite Harry because he felt like Harry and Meghan would be a distraction. Yeah. Harry and Meghan swooped in to tell Page Six that wasn't true. They were invited. They just declined. And I do think that the real question surrounding this event was he truly invited? Because it would create a conflict with Prince William and Prince George there, or was he not invited because people really don't want to be around him anymore?
I think there's a real feeling among, you know, we've talked many times. People tuning in will know this. The old man worked for the royal family for 41 years. I'm a fervent royalist. I think there's probably a feeling amongst the royal family now that they're not sure what would be repeated, sold, talked about in those private moments. And if you're the Duke of Westminster, biggest day of your life, you're getting married to the woman of your dreams, forget what you've got. I guess you want privacy as much as you can get it. And I suspect the other part of this, which is quite relevant, is William. I mean, by all accounts, it's not getting any easier, is it? I mean, him and Harry...
But again, if Harry was not invited to the wedding, do you blame them? If eventually lots of the royal family or people from the royal family don't want to invite them to their event or to whatever they have going on, do you blame them? I don't think people should blame them at this point, because nobody knows if some private conversations will be leaked somewhere or something. Because, I mean, once bitten, twice shy. And this is giving that, obviously, because lots of people be like, just like what was said, they'll be some sort of distraction, and maybe they'll be in the center focus or something. And people don't want that. I mean, imagine inviting somebody to your wedding or to your party, and the focus or the people or a particular group of people are the highlight of the day. When is your party? Does it even make sense? Like, come on. So exactly, maybe he wasn't even invited to the wedding, but let's see. What do you think? But let's go on.
I mean, him and Harry are no good at all.
Right, and Prince William does have a prominent role. He's either going to be an usher or the best man. You know, once that story leaked in December.
Imagine that, by the way. Can you just go, right, I'm getting married. One of my mates is going to be king. Yeah, I think I'll have him as best man, because let's be honest, that would probably stand me in quite good stead, wouldn't it?
Exactly. But I also think that you don't want to take away from the bride. This is Olivia Hinson's big day. You know, let's allow her to really bask in this moment, because her life is about to change dramatically, and we don't want to take away from her special day. She's never going to want for a few quid. How's life in LA? It's great. You know, other than this crazy election we've got going on. Well, I've got May Mailman in a minute, who was a legal advisor to President Donald Trump before we finish the show. Tell me from a well, I say normal American, my dear. Doesn't that sound awful? But I know what I mean. I sit here and I think this country's messed up. Your choice is getting more interesting by the day. What's the truth about Trump? Since that conviction, 34 counts, I'll stick right on the fence here, really. Is it true that the donations have flooded in? Is it true that the support has gone through the roof? Or is it also true, because I never know what to believe, that Joe Biden is finding traction at last? What is the truth from an American would-be voter? Well, I can tell you that I know of several people that did donate to the Trump campaign after that verdict came through. So I do believe it's true that people that maybe weren't engaged a year ago are a little more inspired to do something today. But, you know, it's hard for Biden, because now we're thrust into Hunter's trial. Yep. And you're seeing Jill showing up, and all of these embarrassing photos and these embarrassing revelations are coming to the surface again. So I think it's, you know, difficult for both parties at this point. It's going to be very interesting as over here. I can't wait to see you in June. I can't believe we're going to be at Royal Ascot. I'll be able to. Do you know what the Royal Enclosure is? Wait, well, I'll text you and we'll see if we're near each other. No, I'll take you into the. It's very posh. You'll like it. All right. Okay, well, really quickly, I have to say, I just wanted to say I love JK's drive time. JK has been the best part of my life since I was a child. I've listened to him on the radio and watched him on TV, and I think he's brilliant. I think that... Wait, do you really want me to say this? You can say whatever you want. This is apparently a text that was sent in. Go on. Oh, wait. Oh, this is from Rachel. This is from Rachel. I was like, am I endorsing this? I think ITV treated him terribly, and I'm so glad Talk brought him back into our TV. Please tell him after the show. Thank you, Rachel. Okay, Rachel, your view has been read. We all love JK. And we love you too. We'll see you in June. In the perfect place at Talk. Get your hats ready. We're going to Royal Ascot. Kinsey Schofield, thank you very much indeed. 10 to 7. Interesting. Yeah, the exact same thing I said, because it's the moment for the bride and the groom. So, I mean, nobody would want on their wedding somebody to come be the center of the attention when it's supposed to be for the bride and the groom. I mean, make it make sense. So obviously they will not want that. They will not want that sort of distraction. But again, let's talk about Trump, because the election at this point is very crucial. And I've just got to say that this election woke lots of people up. And for me, I always say that it is you, the individual or the masses, that have got to vote, and you know which is most beneficial to you. So don't let somebody come to tell you that, okay, vote this candidate, this is the preferred candidate based on where their current situation or based on their situation, because you might be thinking you're doing yourself a favor or doing the person a favor by voting the person's choice, but finally it is going to affect you. It is not going to affect that person. That person will be sitting somewhere and be benefiting some way or the other. But you, the masses, the individual, it is your pocket, and you're the only one that knows your pocket. You're the only one that knows what is beneficial to you. More so, based on the verdict and everything, I think it just made people wake up, and people are finally seeing things for what it is, and eventually they are showing their massive love to support Trump. And honestly, it is mind-blowing. I don't think this is what the Dems actually saw coming, but at this point, this election itself is very crucial. At the end of the day, it is the people or the Americans that would be mostly affected, and they need to make the right decisions and not based on feelings. But let me know what you think about this, though. I'm sure tons of people have interesting things to share. I'd really love you to share that. You can share the useful information you think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.